So we're given that s and t are integers, and minus st is less than 0. Or in other words, st is positive. So it's just a rewriting that inequality. I always do that because it's harder to kind of mentally kind of deal with something like that. And minus s plus t is 1. And they're asking about this expression, s minus t over st. So the first thing to note here is the relationship between those two. If you multiply both sides by minus 1, this would become s minus t is minus 1. So that's minus 1. And st is positive. So it's minus 1 over some positive quantity. So the whole thing is negative. And if we look at the answer choices, it's an odd integer. Well, no, in fact, I think it won't be. I mean, it could be depending on what s and t are, but in general, it won't be an integer. So that eliminates a and b. And then it's really between about whether it's positive or negative. So we know that quantity is positive, and that's minus, so it's going to be negative, which means it will be less than 0. So the answer is C. If we were trying to do it with numbers, the way you would have to think of numbers is S is 2, T is 3. Let's say minus 2 plus 3 is indeed 1. And then is minus 2 times 3 less than 0, minus 6, yes it is. And then you plug it back in, s minus t, 2 minus 3 over 2 times 3. That becomes minus 1/6. So that eliminates a, b immediately, and also d, and then you'll get our answer again. So you could plug in. I always look for the general argument. There usually is with these types of questions, but if you can't see that, then your option is to pick certain values like I did here. So to summarize, the answer is C.